Hi, my name is Ryan Chen. I go to the middle school in Las Vegas, Nevada, and I'm making this video to help you better understand who I really am.
My dad and I have been fishing together ever since before I could walk, and we always have fun no matter how many fish we catch. It really helps us bond, and usually we don't go fishing without each other. My dad grew up in Taiwan. He lived in the mountains, and their family didn't really have anything to live off of, so sometimes fishing would be his family's way of survival. And I think for the same way how a hobby turned into a passion for me, it also affected him to love fishing later on. We understand it already, so we don't need to talk about it as much, but it's definitely always resonating throughout our minds when we catch fish.
My dad and I often drive down Baja California, down to Mexico, and the living environments there are very different than where we live. So there's, many rundown shacks and little kids trying to sell items on the streets. So the lifestyle is very different, and we take in that cultural aspect. Our fishing guide's name was Saul, and he has a wife and 2 children. They live in a place where his business for fishing is their way to survive, literally. The community is very small and close, so we ate breakfast and dinner together. Going to these places with a much smaller population really gives me a broader understanding of how other people live and their lifestyles, and I think it really allows me to appreciate what I have. I had almost no talent in running when I first started, and through lots of hard work I climbed the ladders and became one of the best in my school. Running really helps with coping with any stress that you have, because it gives you lots of extra time to think about whatever you need to, and it's a time of contemplation. I learned to manage my time and get home late, have to shower, get ready, and then start homework later, and I figure out how far I can go before I drop on the floor exhausted. I can see myself as a zoologist because of my passion for animals. I worked at Boca Park Animal Hospital, establishing connections with dogs or other animals that you can't communicate through our language with is really special and precious. I took a program from Johns Hopkins, and it was a marine biology program where we sailed around the Chesapeake Bay. Most of the crabs, oysters, and mussels and other shellfish have been overfished, and now the yield is very low. The overfishing concerns me, and I think it really could negatively affect our ecosystems and in turn our society and health in general. So I think people don't know how connected we are with the ocean and how much it can affect our daily lives. Every fish has their own life, and yes, we do take their life, but we do appreciate them and honor them for what they offer to us. So it's not taking things for granted. It's very